You are live with Yo and Mo, and we are going to talk to you about business plans and why they're important for your business. Because did you realize you're supposed to be focusing on is your business scalable, your price strategies, and your financial projections? Those are the top 3 things to have in your business plan. Did you know, Yo?
I did not know, and that's why you're here. I need help just like you need help. So Monica is going to walk us through this because she is an amazing business strategist, and so she helps entrepreneurs who are struggling like me and like you get to the next phase. So you guys, we're going to start off with business planning.
Yes, yeah. Woo-hoo.
What most of us don't do, or we stop and go and then stop and go.
Yeah, right. You're right. And usually when you stop and go, you stop and it's like 5 years later. Oh, let me go back to my business plan that's non-existent.
Y'all, Monica be all up in my business, telling my business to y'all and stuff.
You're welcome.
I know, right? Okay, so business planning. What are the top things that are must-haves in the business planning? The business plan, there are so many models to go off of, but you guys, we're going to toss those in the trash can because we don't want a lot of confusion. We want to stick with one method and follow that through. So if you're looking for a method and you're looking for someone to help you with the implementation of that method, this is for you. Monica has these business plan templates available online, so be sure to print it out or at least download it so that you can follow through with us on this amazing information. So the must-haves in a business plan.
So with your business plan template, you go to mcmsrvcs.com, go to resource tab. You can download this for free. You can input your own information, but make sure that you're detailing how your business is operating. Basically saying, okay, what products and services that you actually have, the target audience you're going for, let that be in your business description. And make sure you're showing how your business is scalable. Not just, okay, we're making money now and everything is just a wash, but show how if you add additional services, or if you make it e-commerce, or make it more inviting to those who want to turn to a franchise or an investor. Make sure you have that information in your business plan because you want it to be functional for more than just 5 or 10 years ahead. You want to be functional for your greatest business goal that you have out there. And also show your financial projections. Like, even though right now you may not be where you want to be financially, you need to at least make sure that you're researching how your industry is performing and make sure your business is growing on path with your industry. If your industry says that, you know, people in this business make $250,000 per year just in revenue, but you're still sitting at $52,000. Okay, we need to take a look at the pain areas, the challenges in your business, so we can get you to that revenue. And so those are the top 3. But if you don't have a SWOT analysis in there, take a look at your SWOT analysis because the main thing is you want your strengths to compensate where your weaknesses are so that you can identify those opportunities and protect your business from the threats.
Yes, that is very, very, very important. So you guys see me thumbing through the business plan that I am going to complete. So you guys, if you want to have a conversation, let's have it. Like, drop some comments. Let Monica and I know areas where you may need some help, some encouragement, or anything like that. So just so you guys understand, business summary. So she has number 1, your business summary.
Yes, now that business summary, that can be completed last because what happens is that everything that you put in your business plan come back to your business summary. It's just a summary. It's just a paragraph. Like, get to the point. This is my business. This is what it started. This is what we do.
Okay, so I have to admit, I used to cheat in English. Well, I don't know if it's cheating, but I don't care. I don't care that English was your favorite subject. Math was mine.
I can't stand it.
That's probably why we like
I know
each
people
other.
are suited before.
or that's one way.
See, that's why I know. That's why I know one way.
Right, there's multiple ways. But you guys, when I remember being in English class, and it's not my best subject, and so writing the introduction and the summary were hard for me. And I just remember the tip of create the paper and then you go back and you do your introduction and your summary last. So that's where I was circling back with that, is you do everything and then that is the summary.
Yes.
Okay, and then she mentioned your market analysis.
Yes, with your market analysis, it doesn't have to be a dissertation, doesn't have to be 6 pages long. But you do want to show, okay, if I'm in health and wellness market, these are the important things consumers are looking for health and wellness. This is the things that they're focusing on. This is how that market is being profitable. And if you want to take that to a national level, that's what I do. For people's business plan, I take it just on a national level, and I break it down to where they are geographically.
Okay.
So your market analysis will include like your target audience and who is your customer base. Some people, they just want to talk to B2C, business to consumers. Some people only want to do B2B. Some people only want to do corporate, or they want to layer it. I want corporate clients to be my main revenue, then I want consumers to be my second, then I want like individuals or something like that to be my third. So you can layer your customer base. You just make sure you know who your target audience is. And if you want to identify that down to like one ideal client, that's what I did. I took it to one. For me, my ideal client is someone who's either 35, 40 years old. They could be working full-time or in their business full-time. If they're making like over 100,000, that's good because they can invest into their business.
Right.
The sweet spot is 250. If they're making 250 a year, that's good. They can invest into their business. And who has a good business idea that won't be stifled after the first 2 years of opening. Like, we need a business idea that's actually going to be profitable and long term.
Right.
So you can narrow it down to your ideal client, and boom, you know your target audience.
And you have to talk to them. That goes back to branding, knowing who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like that you have the elevator pitch and layering your different markets. And what I want to hit on that is, if you do have different customer base, please have different elevator pitch for each customer and each service. That's something I had to learn the hard way, and I'm still working on my elevator pitch. And then you talked about marketing strategies.
Yes, for the marketing strategy, some people, social media is where you get majority of their clientele from. Like for me, since I'm in business development, emails, direct email marketing, and text messages. Those where majority of my customers come from. I can do social media, but a lot of times they won't close the deal.
Right, you can't convert.
They're not converting for me, or it takes them long to convert. But usually with referrals or direct email marketing, they can convert in like 1 email, 2 emails. And that's where the automations come into.
Right, and that's important to know your funnel. Because you're going to have people that you can complete a transaction a little different. So people at the top of your funnel, they're going to require a little bit more time. You know, you're not about to pay your card note based off of that person.
Right.
So you have to really understand that. I
and
agree.
especially with Google Ads, I know you can pay for Google Ads, but they're just throwing information out there. It's not going to who it needs to go to. They're just putting it out there. You have to make sure that you have your keywords in your post on Google, on your Google business page. That would be more beneficial to you than purchasing ads. Just purchasing an ad for it to just go anywhere, you're shooting in the dark.
Yeah.
But create a Google post, like you do a social media post, put your keywords in there, and that keeps your business profile relevant and updated. Just do it every week.
I agree. I'm not big on ads either. It really requires you knowing who your target audience is and knowing exactly how to speak to them. Otherwise, you're constantly adjusting, and that's money. Every time that adjustment, that's money. So operations, number 4. So the 4th thing that should be in your business plan should talk about your operations.
Yeah, and with operations, realize you can't run the business by yourself. You can't. And even if you are, you're not.
There you go. Your business is running you.
Your business, you're running you. Yeah, because you should be able to take a break. You're supposed to be able to work from rest and not rest from work. So if you're not able to rest without your mind or without your physical skills being your business, then that's a problem. Please implement automations. That could be something free for you. Get interns. Interns need these hours and experience. Use them. Use some of these high school kids who need some help, or use someone that's cost effective for your business. Instead of paying for a monthly subscription for $20 and you're not even using the resources, put that towards paying somebody part-time per hour just to respond to your emails, just to create Google Forms or
Right.
job forms or
Right.
what have you.
And for me, that ties into the strategic planning and the growth strategy planning, because I've talked to you about that, is really understanding when my revenue gets, or when my profit gets to a certain point, now I can hire this, now I can hire that. For me, I was always like, okay, when do I do what? And understanding the budget. And that to me was kind of what brought it all together, is when I understand my budget, I understand now how I can start hiring things out, because it's written there for me to know, okay, I need to make this amount of money, and now I can start hiring people so I can make more money.
Right. And that's the point of having a budget, because if you know you're spending $1,000 in marketing, well, maybe I can only spend $500 in marketing and hire somebody else to do this, that. But yes, having a budget, you actually know where your money is going and where you need to be spending it on. But
And that growth, that strategic
that's
growth.
because you can't grow by yourself.
Nope, you cannot. And you gotta have the little money, you gotta have money. So in operations, that was number 4. It included the SWOT analysis. So
Correct. Yeah. So like I said, list your strengths and see how they can compensate where your weaknesses are. And a lot of times you may have to hire somebody in your weakness, because even though you may be really great at creating content is not really doing anything. That's me.
I think she's talking to both of us. Monica, you can't tell everybody our business now. But we're joking around. That is why we have the academy. It's because we do a lot of networking, and we all sit around and we're having the same issues or the same troubles. And so it's like, let's break this idea of entrepreneurship is lonely. It doesn't have to be lonely. I feel like it's lonely because we have to hold so many things close to our chest, that it feels lonely. But having a group of other entrepreneurs that are not in the same industry really helps, because I don't ever feel like, I can't tell Monica about this idea because she might implement it. Well, if she does, it's so different from the way I would implement it. I probably wouldn't even notice it. But if I'm talking to another real estate agent, and if I see anything slightly close to what we talked about, my trust is broke. I'm assuming you've had that happen. I think we've all had that happen, and so we become a little protective. So
yes, and it's okay to protect your business to a certain extent, but don't get to a point where you think it's just competition is out there against you. It's not, because we can help each other in our businesses. It could be a business barter or something like that, because whatever skills that I have may help in her business and vice versa, or you may know something that I don't know.
Exactly.
So instead of taking that as like, oh no, you're trying to steal my idea, I stay in my lane. I don't want to sell houses. I don't want to sell commercial property. No. But I know I can send my clientele, or if I'm interested in space, I know who to come to.
Exactly.
So that's the point, is having your resources available so you can help yourself and help others.
And you know what? I didn't think about it. It goes back to where we talked about your business, your marketing strategies.
Correct.
Being in a group, it allows you to have that referral base, because like Monica said, we now can refer clients to one another. If I'm helping someone and I could tell they haven't done a business plan, they don't have a budget, and I'm asking these questions, and there are certain things that they say, they can try to lie, but there are certain things that they say that let me know, okay, red flag. And then I can say, okay, you know what, let me introduce you to Monica. She would be amazing with helping you get these things together. She and I will work together, and then once you're at that point, then we can start looking for a property.
Correct, because people have to realize there are steps to get into a retail spot. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to walk in and I'm ready to open a store. Okay, but do you have foot traffic? Do you have a customer base? Do you have the money for the first 3 to 6 months of a monthly lease, utilities and stuff? Do you want to pay 2 mortgages? Because that's what it is. You're paying your home mortgage and you're paying the lease on your retail spot. So there's steps to this, and don't go straight to her.
Because if you do, I'm going to back you up and send you to Monica. That's just the reality of it.
It's real.
It's none personal. And then number 5 is a financial analysis.
Yes, look at your financials. Look at your finances. Do you have a budget? And if you have a budget, okay, great. But how do you have that divided? Do you have that divided between operations, marketing, and equipment? because those are the top 3 things is going to be including your operations. You got to see how much it costs you to run your business, how much it costs you to market your business, and any equipment that you need to purchase. Yeah.
Okay.
So having that included in your budget so you actually see where your money is going. And please don't have your business expenses coming out of your personal checking account.
That is a no. But if you are, QuickBooks has a solopreneur program, or I don't know, profile, where when you put in your bank account, you can specify if it was personal, you can divide it. So if you are still doing that get the QuickBooks solopreneur account. Stop what you're doing. Get a separate bank account, 2 or 3, and we'll talk about that in a different video.
Yes.
So, you guys, this was Yo and Mo.
Yo and Mo.
Yeah. And we went over the basics of your business plan. So, you guys, we're going to do another video that goes into detail of each of the 5 topics that we talked about. So you have to come back and tune in. You have to watch it. You have to watch. So that's it for you guys for today. Did you have anything else you want to tell the current people?
No, just make sure you all go to the website, mcmservcs.com, and download the free resources. They're free. It's free. Just download it and fill it in. And don't spend, hours and hours on it. Just talk about your business. But yeah, that's it.
And then book a consultation.
Yeah, book a consultation.
Yeah, it's all about action.
Yeah.
It's about doing. So book a consultation, and Monica will let you know where you are in the process and follow up and help you get to where you're going.
All right.
Yep. So we'll see you guys in the streets.
Woo woo.